Goodbye, ocean. Thank you for keeping me company. Too bad I can't walk out there. There's no time. Goodbye. Leaving Oregon, going over the Astoria Bridge. Driving back from Cannon Beach. And it's a pretty day there too. But they're having, they have gale force winds warning. So I got a cup of coffee. Trying to enjoy the scenery on the way back. Thank you for watching. I got you in the good seat right there. Phil did not like the Astoria Bridge. He told me a story where he and his ex-wife got stuck on the bridge. They didn't mean to go on the bridge, and it was really thick with fog, and they had a big argument, and so he really doesn't like that bridge. He doesn't even like looking at it. That's how traumatic that experience was for him. Astoria. I did a video on it. It's a cute little city. I wouldn't call it a town. I would call it a city. Very eclectic. Inclusive. All the things. Gas. Because the next stretch of road is nothing. Lots of nothing until you hit Montesano and some of these other little towns. It's kind of a complicated little bridge here. If this was with fog, you might get turned around easily, especially if the person wasn't kind. Hopefully I get a green light and not a yellow one. For the long night. Oh boy. I got my coffee. I'm pretty sure it's not called the Astoria Bridge. It's called something else, but I don't know what else to call it. Oh, looks like people used to jump off the bridge. Dear. See how it's curvy? See it too. Your angle is not very good. Sorry about that. This is the Columbia River. Going into Washington. Phil and I and Grace saw a whale here before. This was several years ago. But we saw a whale right at the other end of this bridge. It's interesting. Times this is filled with fishermen and boats during the salmon run. Astoria Megler Bridge, that's what it's called, or Meagler. Car. I didn't want to drive Phil's truck to Cannon Beach. go, let's go. It's the Columbia River. I thought about living in the town of Nassau, where it's close to the action, but not in the action. It's a cool view spot. I'm about 3.5 hours away from our destination. Dismalnich. Pretty. They have really nice restrooms there. Being with Phil, you know where all the restrooms are. This is Highway 40 what? Those are logs, not whales. I don't see any wildlife out there. I saw elk this morning. Of course, I didn't have I wasn't fast enough with the camera. Well, that's pretty. The river's pretty today. side to the Columbia River, everybody. I am doing the speed limit for the record. Okay. There it is. Hi. Best driving along the Columbia River ever. Bye. It's kind of a pretty area. This is called Bay Center. Got cattle. All the sloughs. This KOA, we went camping there a few times, Phil and I, with Grace. We had a lot of fun. We went with some camping friends too. We had a blast. And my daughter got Phil in trouble because he played Bon Jovi a little too loud. The camping host came by and said, "Turn your music down." Oh, that was funny. But my daughter was telling him, "Turn it up," and so he turns it up and they get in trouble. Here's a river. I am not going to begin to pronounce it though. We got the oyster factory right here. Hey, thank you for watching. River and me. I was singing. That's pretty right there. That Bay Heritage marker. This is 101. There's a motorhome towing a vehicle. That's probably the best setup. That way you can go places. But it's hard towing a vehicle. Ugh. I don't know how to do that yet. I imagine I'll have to learn one day. I was hoping you could see the water from here. Driving home. I have about 2.5 hours to go. I like this valley. Stewart Slough. Oh, and everybody has to pass you even though you're doing 60 miles per hour. Jerks. Can't enjoy the scenery. All right, now misses a spot. Oh, cute. Those chickens. I don't know, some kind of birds in their yard. Like geese. And probably the kind that are not part of their farm. Pretty. Is that an eagle, you guys? You guys see that? That's an eagle. That was a bald eagle. Hope you guys saw that. Sorry if you didn't, because the camera can pick up stuff. Oh, that was cool. I'm gonna have to replay that and see. I don't know why I get excited about that stuff. Well, there was some flood warnings. It's supposed to happen later on today, and that is exactly why. This is exactly why I needed to get out of here sooner, so I wouldn't be trapped. Although being trapped in Cannon Beach would not be bad. Obviously, there's other ways to get home. They're not quite as fun. Ooh, that's a bright sun. Oh, that was cool, seeing an eagle. This is still 101. And coming up on the town of South Bend. Cute little town. Grace and I stopped at a coffee shop there once on our way over to the coast, and it was raining, but I left my umbrella there at the coffee place. 2 years later, we go back and we stop and get coffee, and I just happen to ask, hey, I left an umbrella here, it's plaid, and they still had it. And I got my plaid umbrella back. How cool is that? That doesn't happen every day. This is like a town for like oysters. There's the coffee shop that had my umbrella. They used to have oh yeah, they still do. They have a big giant oyster over there. I don't think it's real, obviously, but I have pictures of Grace with it. I'll slip it in here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll slip it in here if I think of it. Fresh oysters. I don't know if I like oysters. The consistency, it grosses me out, quite frankly. I don't want to eat snot. Gross. Blech. But some people say it's really tasty, and I think it's really gross. So, but I'll eat clam chowder, because that's kind of cooked, but I don't know. It's a cute town. Ooh, Dollar General. We're not stopping at that. Dollar General has a nice view. I'm not stopping there today. I need groceries, but not from there. There's an antique store that we used to frequent here, and it was this old guy who did magic, and we'd stop there every year and see his antique store. And I got the priest that I live next to a candle snuffer from another parish, and he really liked that. That's something I remember that we got for him. Grace sure liked him. He was a friendly guy, did magic. I know, kind of weird. Some guy selling antiques that does magic for little kids. Sounds bad, but it wasn't at the time. I don't think he's with us anymore. May he rest in peace. Here's the town of Raymond coming up here. It's not quite as cute, more city-like or towny-like. Okay, thank you for watching. I've always liked this route here where all the trees are. It's sad that they clear them, to make things out of it, but I've always liked all the trees through here. Just outside of Aberdeen, where Kurt Cobain is from. I know it's sad to see all the trees gone, but they grow new ones. This is 101. On this hill, we could lose our stomach. Whee! I always like doing that right there. Oh, I know where all the little hills are where you could lose a little bit of air or lose your tummy. Oh, fun. Thank you. Oh, this slide out here. 101, just outside of Aberdeen. I like going this way better. And wow, almost gone there. Oh, look at all the land. It used to be all full of trees. Oh, that's sad. camped in this area. I have a video on my channel of this town, Cosmopolis. I stayed along the river before all the flooding. I didn't like it. It was too close to the road. It got high ratings. Here it is. I stayed here. River Run RV Park. I think it's great to stay there on your way to the coast, or if you're a fisher person, or maybe you need a cheap place to stay, but goodness, too close to the river for my liking during the winter, for sure. Welcome to Aberdeen. Look at that. Incorporated 1888. Awesome. Oops, right there. Usually it says come as you are. Hang on. The lyric from the band Nirvana. Here's Aberdeen. This is where Kurt Cobain was from. When you're going the other direction, they have Welcome to Aberdeen, come as you are. I thought they would have it on this side, but I didn't see it. Because it's the town's logo or motto or whatever you speak it. I don't know where his house is or any of that stuff. I'm not investigating that today. Yeah, pretty humble beginnings, sure. That. Sorry. Boo-boo. We're still on 101 in the town of Aberdeen, where Kurt Cobain is from. What a babe. Oh my gosh. Babe-alicious. Whew. Oh man. He was really cute. I'm a fan. Oh, too bad we can't go straight. We have to go back to where we come from. This is is Aberdeen, everybody. Sorry for all the red lines. This is going to be a long video. Let's see if my coffee's still hot. Highway 12. It's not red. I am such a child. Gosh. And I act this way naturally, even if I wasn't recording. Walmart. We don't have a Walmart near us. No. There's not a Walmart near our destination. Alright, red light. It's boring. Look at those cows over there. Oops, sorry. Gosh, I hope you don't turn green. Oh, that was dumb. I'm gonna turn you off. Come as you are. I had to turn around so you guys could see the sign I was talking about. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm a nut. This is a little park I found to turn around in so I could get that sign. It's the Rotary Log Pavilion. And they have a little monument here. Right there in the middle there. That's cool. It's honoring someone. I'm trying to figure out. Miners, maybe? It's hard to tell. Anyway, it's in Aberdeen. And I'm gonna get back on the road to go home, go to our destination. I just passed the Bikini Barista back there outside of Aberdeen, and they have really good coffee, and the ladies are really nice. And normally I stop and get coffee from them, but it's so easy to pass because they're on a little bit of a corner, and I'm like, oh no. I didn't want to turn around for a Bikini Barista, but you know what? I'll turn around for that sign to show you guys. Aberdeen's motto, come as you are, by Nirvana. That's awesome. Oh shoot, no coffee for me from Bikini Baristas. Hello everybody. this is boring from this on out. I'm outside of Olympia, and not much going on except for lots and lots of traffic. And so thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It is an absolute joy for me to make content and to explore Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and maybe a little bit of Nevada and Utah in the future. Thank you very much for supporting my journey and my healing process. I love every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, happy, successful 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for watching. Best driving home from Cannon Beach ever.